Okay guys, ignore my hat here, but I think it's 5 something right now, if I'm not mistaken, and I'm eating my first meal, which is my typical breakfast, of course. So let me show y'all. Here's my 4 eggs, 84 grams of egg whites, spinach, turkey bacon, bread, cheese, peanut butter, and yogurt bowl. But yeah, I finished my quiz today. I have another quiz due tomorrow that I kind of wanted to do today, so I don't know if I'll do that. I honestly probably should. But I also have to edit yesterday's video and today's video, which is something I'll try and get done today. But I think I'm just gonna go make food right after this because I have to make tomorrow's meal, basically, if you catch my drift. But yeah, here's the macros for this meal. And yeah, I'll see y'all when I'm eating my second meal, which should be chicken and rice. So goodbye. Ooh, I don't know why my flash is on. I don't know why my flash always just turns on. But guys, I have chicken but not rice. I have an insane looking meal today. So I have the kale and the cheese that I was talking about, and I have a baked potato, which I think my parents brought it for me from like the neighbors or wherever they went. So I'm gonna eat that, and then I'm gonna save the rice for tomorrow's meal. But let me show y'all how insane this looks. Sheesh. So that's kale, feta cheese, baked potato, and then chicken. But yeah, this is gonna be insane. I'm only at like 800 or 1800 calories today too, so I'll be able to eat another meal later, and then probably like a yogurt bowl as well, which is exciting. But yeah, I'm low-key running low on time, so I need to eat this and then start trying to do the things that I want to do today. So goodbye. Okay, I don't know why my flash turned off now, but here's the macros for this meal. Okay, goodbye now. Whoopsie. I'm so full, but I'm not full. Like, I'm full, like I feel full, but I'm still hungry, if you know what I mean. But I decided to make this like a really, really big yogurt bowl for my last meal. And yeah, so I think I should hit my calories on the macros that you're gonna see for the daily macros. It's gonna look like I still have calories left, but I had 2 cold brew donuts, unglazed, okay? They weren't glazed, so they were a little less calories than usual. But there's 2 more right here. These are from my parents, but I'm low-key tempted to eat one, but I won't because I'm a good son, and that's unfair to one of them. If I were to eat one, then only one of them would get one, and they're delicious, so I'm not gonna do that. But after this, I do have to do my reading and then talk about it, and then shower, stretch, you know, do all that jazz, and then hit the hay and wake up tomorrow for class. And I do want to go to sleep. Like, I do want to get my 8 hours of sleep because I've just been looking forward to sleeping today. Because I remember when I woke up this morning, I was like, because I woke up at 7, like an hour before my alarm went off, and I wasn't really tired, but then I went back to sleep, and then like when I had to wake up again, I was like, oh, I wish I could go back to sleep, but I got up anyways, of course, because what was I gonna do, not get up? But yeah, anyways, enough yapping. Here's the macros for this yogurt bowl, and let me show y'all this insanely delicious looking yogurt bowl, which I'm about to annihilate. But yeah, I think that's it for me for right now, and I'll see y'all when I am reading or talking about what I read. So goodbye. Okay, so my reading is done. 2 pretty short chapters today. The first chapter was Leviticus 17, which is titled Flashbang, the sacredness of blood. Leviticus 17 explains that sacrifices must be offered only at the tabernacle by the priests to prevent idolatry. Basically, they just talked about how you shouldn't be making sacrifices outside of the tabernacle to prevent them from going back into their old ways before they were saved, like making sacrifices to other gods and stuff. It forbids to prevent idolatry to other gods, and then it says sacrifices must be offered only at the tabernacle to forbid, or not to forbid, well, yes, to forbid, but this chapter also forbids eating any blood because life is in the blood, which was given for atonement on the altar. The chapter contains two main sections: the prohibition of sacrifices outside the designated places, and the strict ban on eating blood, including the blood of game animals, which must be drained and covered with earth. So yeah, that is what Leviticus 17 discusses, and Leviticus 18 is titled laws concerning sexual behavior. So basically Leviticus 18 just provides laws against sexual behavior. It provides laws from God to the Israelites about sexual morality, distinguishing their practices from those surrounding pagan nations. So he basically tells the Israelites like you're not meant to do the things that you saw in Egypt, nor are you meant to do the things that you're going to see in the land of Canaan, which I'm bringing you to. And it basically just talks about incest, bestiality, homosexuality, I think, as well. Basically, it says it's basically saying, even though these nations that you're from and that you're going to have committed these actions, you should obviously not commit these actions because they're wrong. And what else did it say? Oh yeah, it basically said that these actions perverse the earth, and that here, well, let me just read what it says. Do not defile yourselves by any of these things, because by them the nations whom I am driving out of your way have defiled themselves, and so the land has become defiled, and I have punished it for its wickedness, and the land has vomited out its inhabitants. You, however, must keep my statutes and decrees, avoiding all these abominations, both the natives and the aliens resident among you, because the previous inhabitants did all these abominations, and the land became defiled. Otherwise the land will vomit you out also for having defiled it, just as it vomited out the nations before you. For whoever does any of these abominations shall be cut off from the people. Heed my charge then, not to observe the abominable customs that have been observed before your time, and thus become impure by them. I, the Lord, am your God. So, yeah, the chapter prohibits various forms of sexual activity, including incest, adultery, sexual acts with animals, also forbids sex with a woman and her mother or daughter, and marrying two sisters as rival wives. The purpose of these laws was to maintain the holiness of the people and the sanctity of family relationships, preventing the chaos and perversion of pagan practices. So yeah, that is Leviticus 17 and 18 for you. And I think that leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 9 more chapters in Leviticus. So we should be done in around 5 more days, and then we'll be moving on to Numbers, the book of Numbers. So don't know what is in that book, but I'm excited to find out. But anyways, it's 9:51, so I definitely need to get going. And yeah, I don't think I'm gonna edit today's video. I'll probably just import all the footage so the editing can be done quickly tomorrow. But I do have yesterday's video posted already, which is at least one thing that I wanted to get done today. But yeah, without saying more, here's the macros for today. And yeah, if you're watching this, thank you, of course. And oh my gosh, I feel pregnant because I'm freaking full. Holy frick. But yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, anyways, like if you want, comment if you want, and subscribe if you also want to. And I'll see y'all tomorrow for day 49, right? Or 50 maybe, I don't know. But yeah, goodbye.